Gave up too many plays defensively, too many big plays. We were much better against the run, which was really good. It gave us a chance. And offensively, we didn't make enough big plays to win a football game.
The penalties.
15 penalties, atrocious. I don't know what to tell you. 15 penalties.
What do you think the biggest issue is on the offensive side of things?
Oh, we got a lot of issues. I mean, we're still working on a young offensive line. It's a unit that is a work in progress, and we got a long way to go. I mean, they're not the only problem. I mean, there's a lot of problems. So we got to get much more consistency. I thought Marquise did a really nice job of under a lot of pressure. I thought he made some plays for us when we really needed to.
What was the difference for Marquise in the second half?
I don't know what you got to tell me. Tell me the difference in the first and the second half. I didn't pay any attention to what his stats were or any of that.
Defensively, it seemed like.
What did you see in the second half that he may not have been doing in the first half?
The thing was we tried to run the ball and we weren't successfully, in the first half. And when we started throwing the ball and opening up a little bit more, we were able to run the ball, which helped him out. We didn't get quite as much pressure.
Defensively, it seemed like you guys, had maybe turned a corner there in the second quarter, stopped them on a few straight possessions.
Yeah.
What do you think changed in the third quarter when they got it going? They scored.
Oh, we made mistakes in the back end. I mean, we just made mistakes in the back end. You're turning people free. I mean, that's just a mistake. I mean, there's no missed assignment. I'm sure that the call had somebody covering the person, but we didn't execute it.
With the freshman quarterback starting for them, was the intent to come in and try to make them one-dimensional, stopping the run, making him pinch with his arm? Yeah,
we wanted to stop the run, and I thought our guys did a really good job of that, and try to make him beat us with his arm, and I didn't foresee that we would just turn people loose, and he did a nice job taking advantage of it. The kid's a good player now. He's going to be really good.
A lot more hats to the ball, but 2 plays.
Yeah,
4 guys
2 plays in the first half. 2 big plays in the first half. Other than that, it's you've played really good in the first half, and then you give up too many big plays.
How would you characterize your issue in the secondary, and covering the long ball and stuff in the middle?
How would I characterize it?
Yeah, is it dire right now? 70 points or 120 points in 2 games. Is that dire?
Yeah, I'm not looking at the last week's game. I'm looking at this game, and we had too many mental mistakes to turn people loose. So I don't know whatever word you want to use.
You guys were down 20-0. You did come back just to fight.
Yeah, I mean we like I said from the beginning, we had guys that fought the whole game. I mean we had guys that were busting their rear ends the whole game. I mean and there was no. Lack of confidence or anything like that. These guys had plenty of fight in them, and they fought the whole way. And when we gave up a play or didn't make a play or we were frustrated, they just kept fighting, and they were positive. And we made a few things happen, but we just didn't make enough happen. And you got to give them credit.
Coach, along those lines, you said earlier in the week that you wouldn't know how they respond until Saturday. Were you happy with the effort? Oh yeah, I was happy with the way they responded, and I was happy the way they practiced all week. I mean, they came out with great energy and practiced all week, and they came out in the game and played hard. And I really never questioned that would happen.
How do you fix the penalties? You stated back in
I think we got to go back and look at them and see why we had them, what the reason was that we had them, and get it corrected. We got to get it corrected. I mean, 15 penalties is ridiculous.
Defensively, where's the confidence level at defensively for those guys in there after that?
I mean, I don't think there's a lack of confidence. There were too many missed assignments in the back end. I mean, that gave up the big plays. But there was no lack of confidence in the game. There's no lack of confidence in that locker room right now.
What happened on the second play of the game? Do you know, and how dispiriting was it after everything that happened last week to have the same thing happen 2 plays in?
We had a missed assignment on the back end. That was what happened on the second play of the game. You turned a guy. Actually, there were 2 guys running free. You could have thrown it to either one of them, or they could have pitched it back and forth to each other.
After the ECU loss, you said you were going to reevaluate everything. What do you look at going forward this week?
We'll do the same thing. I mean, actually, but whether we win or lose, we do that every week. I mean, we evaluate everything that we do. I mean, we come in after Sunday, and Monday will be the first thing is what do we want to change about what we did during the week, all those things. We'll do the same thing this week. I mean, that won't change. We're gonna keep trying to clean up the mistakes, learn from them, and eventually, hopefully, we won't have any.
Bills? If you'd known coming in that Clemson was just going to rush for 92 yards, would you feel like you had a pretty good shot at winning the game, holding
I
them
would
to
have.
100?
Yeah, I would. I said if we could stop the run and make them one-dimensional, we'd have a chance to win the football game, and we would have. You know, but you can't give up those big passes.
All right, players will be available
You bet.
outside the locker.